Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. As some of you already know, I am Wulan. I'm the new managing director. Today, I'd like to speak about customary law existency in the modernization of criminal law. This talk will be a springboard for discussion regarding delivering a presentation of an analysis of the current state of customary law in our society. Customary law is defined as asset owned by the Indonesian and developing in society. We divide my talk about into 4-hour section. Firstly, I want to give you some background about customary law existency in modernization of criminal law. Local wisdom is the identity of the Indonesia, so that wealth and potential of Indonesian people. And then next we will talking about explain the one of the region then the applies customary law. This part is Aceh, Darussalam, Aceh District Court Decision number 296/P/B/Aceh. And thirdly, this presentation does not intend to discuss this case. However, it open discourse for legal observe, both from the executive and legislative bodies, to use local wisdom or customary law in drafting the draft criminal code in the future. The last section we will talk about formation of the Indonesia criminal law should always reflect the values of Indonesian society or based on living law. I will use presentation slide about various kind of customary law in Indonesian, application customary law to criminal law, and also several videos as an illustration in later on. The presentation will take about 15 minutes, and then I'd be glad to take any question at the end of my presentation if you have any question for me. I'm very grateful that you could come today. Okay, let's start with the first point about customary law existency in modernization of criminal law. Okay, for the first part, I will tell you our introduction about this presentation. Local wisdom is the identity of the Indonesian nation, so that wealth and potential of the Indonesia in social life. Law and society are two things that cannot be separated. Where there is the society, there is the law. Therefore, we need the rule of law to regulate social life to achieve public order. These legal rules are either written or unwritten, applicable nationality and regionality in public law and private law, with various language, culture, custom, or various kind of the rules and normal life and grow with develop. Each community Indonesia territory has its customary law that they differ from one another. Customary law is marriage law. Customary defined as asset owned by the Indonesian nation and developing in society. However, the existence of the customary law is often questioned to what extent this law can be applied in several criminal law cases in Indonesia. And I will tell you about research methodology. This research was conducted in Banten province. This research was conducted using descriptive analytical method with the juridical, normative, and empirical juridical approach. The normative juridical approach is meant to carry out an assessment of criminal law. And then we will talk about customary law in several areas of the unitary state of the Republic Indonesia is still applied by general and judicial body, including in Banten province. As part law of the life in society, customary criminal law is perceived as just law and therefore effective in restoring the balance. And now we meet the last part. There are many reasons for reforming Indonesian criminal law, including the fact of the criminal law code is a legal product originating in the Netherlands, resulting in several legal content in the criminal code no longer complying with established conditions, namely local wisdom that live and grow in Indonesia. Okay, that's all from me. If you any question, you can tell me now. And okay, maybe it's last for the presentation. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day. Thank you.